This is my It's All About You video. Basically just suggesting, ideas for the content. Because when you look at the name All About You, clearly, it's the whole, it sounds like lifestyle channel, more so than a card game channel. But, what did draw me to the channel was a card game. But I understand if the idea is it's just about life, and card games is part of life, and it's it's part of your lifestyle is that you play card games. So it's all cool and gravy, you can have that. You shouldn't treat card games like a total separate aspect of your life. It is part of your life, and vice versa. Just like your life is part of your life, your relationships, your friendships, your family, the people you meet, when your opponent, stuff like that. These are all different relationships. I mean, even your relationship with your money, right? Your relationship with your deck and your cards and your card collection, and how you take care of it, and the decks you create and stuff like that, and sharing knowledge and so forth and so forth. All this stuff matters. There's all aspects of life. Working out, work, having a job and balancing work and your hobbies or your extracurricular activities, or your friendships and relationships. Being able to balance everything and making sure you can live your life. And so card games is lifestyle. Lifestyle is card games, right? It's all intertwined. But it'd be pretty cool if the video, the relationships stuff, especially if you label them more of like a vlog, label them more like a vlog where you incorporate, aspects of, you going to locals, or you going, you ordering cards or something, something like that, mentioning that you obviously play card games, but then, you have life, you got friends, family that you interact with, relationships with other people, significant other, and be able to give advice that way, but also have the correlation from card games and life, how card games taught you strategies and ideas for life, but just being able to reference the card game, Dragon Ball Super, for example, into examples of dealing with people, interacting with people, like the idea, like if you might understand that sometimes for no reason your significant other, like your girlfriend, for example, might argue with you for no reason. Like, you didn't do nothing, she just attacked, and now she asked you for a negate. You know what I mean? So now you gotta. Hopefully you have the negate, but typically you won't have the negate. So now she's gonna combo. Now she's gonna play Champa, right? Further destruction Champa. Now she's double striking you. Now it's like, oh, now it's twice. I'm twice as fucked as the word, right? Because now I got no defense, because I didn't have the negate. So now I gotta react, right? Which is comboing. You gotta react to what she's throwing at you, and now she's piling up. Now she's comboing, right? She's piling up on the comboing because she wants, her 2 cents, aka her double strike, to hit. And now you gotta make sure that it doesn't. That it's like you feel that no, you're not right. You're not right at this level. You're wrong. So now you gotta come back at her, right? You gotta out combo her, so you can survive. You know what I mean? You gotta defend yourself, right? It's your life. So things like that, being able to connect, certain aspects of relationships and aspects of your life, and connect it to the card game. That'd be pretty badass, connecting the two. Now I could do that, but it's not my thing. I'd rather stick just strictly just information, just the card games. Play these cards because these cards have these effects and they do this, that, and the third. But being able to combine, elements and aspects of the card games and strategies, especially if you have like a strategic mind when it comes to talking to somebody, interacting, you could probably make a list, top 10, top 5 best, words to use in a conversation or a argument, that will increase your chances of getting your point across, or at least increase your chances of surviving, right? the argument. Let's say they made a whole bunch of valid points, but you want to save yourself as much as possible. You want to feel like you didn't completely lose, like it wasn't just a one-sided argument, like not a one-sided battle, right? You want to get some hits in, right? You want to be able to, have a real conversation, right? A real debate where you're going back and forth. They throw some stuff at you, you throw a couple things back, and see how things line up. See who who ultimately wins. So being the best at a card game could correlate to being best at life, right? Being really good at life. The skills you hone and tone and sharpen in the card game can also be used in life, in arguments and just interacting with other human beings, because card games is about interacting with other human beings, the connection, choosing. I made a little comment about the idea of like checking a girl's deck list, in other words, asking her questions to get to better know her before you even waste time with her, waste time having a relationship, taking the conversation to the next level, taking the friendship to the next level. So, some people don't do that. Some people just go off of what, like how in Dragon Ball, like in any card game, they'd be like, hey, what deck you running? Oh, I'm running, Khalifa. It's like, oh yeah, Khalifa, she's pretty cool. And then that's it. They don't ask any more questions. So then when they get, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like some random strategy. Like it could be like, yeah, they said Khalifa, but they didn't mention that it was like some red, green, blue Khalifa type build or something, and they're gonna wreck your face in like 3 turns or some ridiculous shit like that. Or it's like Khalifa, Bardock, swap, 1-2 swap, and then you get 1-2 swap. They're like, oh man, I did not expect that. If I did, I would have played differently. But I didn't ask the right questions. It's the same thing with a relationship, with when you're talking to another human being, whether it be a girl that you're trying to be a girlfriend with, or just a person you're just trying to become friends with. You gotta ask the right questions. You gotta know, if the person is racist or not. You don't want to be trying to be friends with somebody who doesn't like your race, or doesn't like, or maybe they just, it's not that they don't like your race, maybe they don't like another race, and you might not want to mess with that. Just like you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody, or a friend, maybe even a friendship with somebody who doesn't respect your beliefs, in case you're religious or something. That could be a problem. You want to find out what could be a problem later on, early game, You don't want to find out after the duel start what you're going up against. You would like that prior knowledge, right? You want to know before the duel starts that what you're going to deal and face up against. I don't want to continue talking too much, so that'll be the end of this.